How do I manifest? What is my daily routine? And of course, this is going to keep evolving, and I'm going to do different things at different times, but there are some core things that I do every day. Many of you will know this, but how you end and start your day is pivotal and key to manifestation. So when I wake up, I feel grateful that I'm waking up. I feel grateful for another day, that I get to be here in Earth School and experience life. So I wake up with gratitude. I wake up and I feel pumped about the different things that I might be doing that day. And I start to make some goals that I will recite, that I'm going to have a wonderful day full of many blessings, full of luck, love, joy, and abundance, full of happy surprises and coincidences. So I'll do a general thing, and then I'll start to get more specific. I will name the things that I am looking to manifest at that time. Whatever goal that you might have, be sure that you have it written out somewhere. Be sure you're very clear on it. And it's a good time to read it, smiling, giving it a little bit of energy, some thought. I like to try to do this at least 30 seconds with each item that I'm thinking about. Now, some people will say to do more time, to do less time. That's just the way I do it, because at other times I'm giving it more attention and more time. But every day, if you're giving something at least half a minute or so, just spending a little bit of time thinking about it, giving it a little bit of energy, that is going to set you up to start manifesting. Always, of course, try to put some good feeling into it, but this is more of a general thing. I usually spend more time, I would say probably at nighttime, when I'm really trying to think of something. I do it in a more regimented way. But this is just something to kind of get that good, juicy energy going. So I decide whatever I want to kind of put out for my day to kind of reinforce some things that are on my mind. But the other thing that I do is I will listen to a subliminal playing. And because your mind, your subconscious mind, can absorb so much different bits of information, way more than your conscious mind, I will layer subliminals where I'll have audible and inaudible messages generally, because I enjoy hearing them, and I'll have them kind of layered so there's a little bit of confusion, and I just find that the subconscious mind absorbs it a little bit better, just as it absorbs hearing some inaudible messages. Your conscious mind will kind of check out a little bit because it's not understanding everything it's hearing all the time. And I'll have it on in the background. I might be working, maybe I'm having some breakfast, whatever opportunity that I might have, I'm listening to it, and I'll layer it so that it's actually playing multiple goals. I'm going to be actually doing that where I call it like a 3-in-1. You could do as many numbers as you want, but doing about 3 different topics at a time, because your mind, your subconscious mind, can actually absorb all of it. So you might as well use that to your advantage and flood it with a whole bunch of messages. And of course, a lot of those messages will have to do what I'm trying to manifest. So I will basically saturate my subconscious by doing this. And it helps, of course, build belief. It helps your subconscious mind to believe maybe these things are happening. And the more that you are telling your subconscious mind that this is true, it must manifest this in your life. The subconscious mind is extremely powerful. I think it's extremely magical. Once you're believing this, I believe that your subconscious mind and all the forces of the universe are going to conspire to make these things happen for you. Now, when I get to nighttime, or maybe I have just some time in the day, I might take a couple goals that are really important to me, and I might spend a little bit longer. I'm going to do specific daydreams and manifestations. So sometimes I actually just try to have fun with it, and I just try to pick something that I'm just simply really enjoying, imagining. Your imagination is, in my opinion, the missing link to communicate with the universe. I believe it's using your third eye. I believe it is transmitting that out into the universe as much as the power of your words. So I love to use that as well. I might just enjoy some juicy fantasies, but usually I will try to structure them in a way that I try to imagine them in a very similar fashion so that I could keep giving that image more and more energy. So it becomes the probability of what will happen, becomes the outcome of what will happen. Always from end result. I did that mistake before where I tried to get a date with someone instead of imagining the relationship. You want to imagine the final outcome of what you desire, not the step to get there. Because then you're going to constantly keep trying to manifest each step as you go along, and it's just going to be exhausting, and you're not going to get to where you want to go very fast. So you always have to do it the end result. So I will then put some more energy basically into that. End result, what I desire. And I try to think of it in a quiet time in the evening, maybe have a quiet time like a lunch break, or I will also try to think of it at nighttime. It's really up to you. The way you're doing it is as important as doing it at all. You must be in a good mood to do it. If you feel a little bit flat, it's okay, just keep imagining it. And I find that as you keep doing it, you smile and keep imagining it, that you will find that the feelings are growing. But if you're really frustrated, if you're really out of sorts, sometimes I just skip it. I'll just decide I'm going to do this another day. I'm going to have to get myself out of my funk first. There's no reason to do something in a way that is not effective for you and may have the opposite outcome of what you are trying to achieve. I always do it in the best frame of mind, and I always kind of do it like a daydream where I try to let it go at the end of it. I do not sit there and try to ponder the time frame or keep worrying about it. I try to treat it like a happy daydream, because if you had that, you would just simply let it go. So I saturate myself. I start my day and I end my day as much as I can with that. These are things that will really help you to start manifesting, getting very clear on it and making it a part of your daily routine. I do find that because time can be very challenging, that is why I do use the subliminals or use hypnosis or use other things. Take advantage of maybe listening to something as I sleep or listening to something in the background. You're programming your mind. You could be doing it all the time. That's how I do it on a daily routine. I hope you enjoyed listening to this. I hope you share your ideas with me or any feedback with this of how you find it's working for you. Bright blessings, everyone.